tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Here's Irving, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here are the Mavericks now. Irving with it, now guarded by Tatum. Here's Washington. Out to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Tries yet again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now Irving, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Count that one. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now here's Tatum. Last game 26 points. A rebound by Washington.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Irving. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now, here is Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tatum with it. Porzingis with a screen on Washington. Tatum kicks to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Now this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Washington, that's good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Five on the clock. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Irving, good.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Now here is Holiday. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Brown, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Mavericks score.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Porzingis with a screen on Washington. Tatum drives in. No good from 11 feet. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. That's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Outside Tatum. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Down low. Here's Gafford. Porzingis with the block. Jones against Brown. Holiday a screen on Jones. Brown with the bucket. Brown's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, I tell you what, speaks to the toughness of Jaylen Brown. That frame is strong.
Irving against White. Irving attacking. Nice D from Porzingis.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Brown against Jones. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Mavericks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Gafford is screen on Holiday. Doncic passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Tatum looking around. Knocked loose. Now the Mavericks moving it up for the finish. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And here is Tatum. Outside Holiday. Here's the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 5. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now the Mavericks moving it up.
Here's a look at some stats for Kyrie Irving. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up about 21 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
The Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Now Irving. After Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Hardaway kicks to Irving. Goes back up. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Hardaway. And on the way from Irving for 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
This guy lives out there. Irving, one of the best 3-point shooters in the game.
Outside Tatum. Passes it to Hauser. Fires from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Irving. Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score. 3 on the clock. Here's Hauser. Boston, no good that time either.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Celtics trail by 12. Here's Tatum. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Irving plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 15.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a whole stretch offensively, for sure. And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. The past month has been surreal. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Now here's Tatum. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
As the season winds down, Doris, the top squads have certainly separated themselves from the rest of the pack.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. And despite everyone playing hard this year, both conferences have become super competitive. It is getting more and more difficult to become and sustain being a top team.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Pritchard, and he makes good on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Irving. 17 points in the game. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Tatum, and it's White in for Pritchard. The shot's good from Gafford.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Holiday following the score by Dallas. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Jacks up a three. And it's White missing. Mavericks leading by 13. From the wing. Pass to Doncic. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. The Celtics second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Irving against White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Irving against White. Porzingis with the block. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. White against Irving. Shot from 12. That's good on the jump shot.
You have to be dialed in from the mid-range. Derek White says, I can do that too, folks.
Here's Irving. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
That one on White. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Jones against Brown. Outside Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Doncic. No good on the last second attempt there.
You love how Holiday can get in a guy's shirt defensively without fouling.
And so it's the depth. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Ernie Johnson here.
You know, for Dallas, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just...
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Celtics.
In the words of Hall of Fame coach, rebounding is your chance to compete for possessions of the basketball. And they haven't.
Bottom line, Kenny, their activity level sucks.
And that's a halftime wrap.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the court for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Porzingis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
That's good from Doncic on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got his first 2 points.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic because he's one of the most prolific, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Chalk up 2 there.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Holiday dishes to Brown. It's White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Irving driving inside. That one doesn't go. White with the defensive effort. The pass to Holiday. Tatum wide open. He fires one. It's good from long range. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Washington sets the pick for Hardaway. From 17 feet out. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Celtics trail by 9. Holiday with it. He's Picked up by Doncic. Tatum at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. Tatum cleared for takeoff and landing.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Mavericks leading by 7. Doncic feeling it out. Got that one up quick. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Washington. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Brown. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 26 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Let's take a look at Dallas. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And I think for the Mavericks, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but just give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Brown.
It's important that Brown get going from here, right? This is a potential star who has to continue to improve his scoring ability.
And Luka wanting it more. .146 left to play here in the third. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long. They've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
Here's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Tatum against Green. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Brown. Here's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Celtics trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Green against Tatum. And there it is for him. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the second half. Doncic outside. With 1 on the clock, count that bucket. and the Mavericks lead by 13. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. We come back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We got some great looks. Great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
Now the words of Jason Kidd in that huddle moments ago. Happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain the momentum they've captured.
Well, I mean, they're working together on both ends of the floor and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Green is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Lively in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Here's Irving, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 4 points this quarter. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 27.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Hauser. To the inside. Here's Tillman. It's tipped. Hardaway passes to Washington. Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He has 29. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Dallas. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot block threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here is Holiday. Rebounded by Hardaway. Right side, Irving. Rebound, Boston. Outside, Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
Challenging this D with the three ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
To the middle. Here's Washington. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Exum.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Celtics trail by 20. Holiday, a screen on Hardaway. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Irving. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown wide open. He fires. And another miss by Boston. Mavericks leading by 20. Irving looking for an opening. Over White. Doncic with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. 6 to shoot. Gafford kicks to Doncic. Over Holiday. And it's White with the rebound.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Drills it from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's White, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Out to Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. And the Mavericks call time here. They're leading by 15. There's 1:38 left here in the 4th quarter. Irving against White. Back to Irving. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Celtics trail by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Well, at least they're going to salvage a game from the season series after losing the first 2.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent.
1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Tatum, that's for 2, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Dallas moving it around. And on the way from Irving for 3. A shot off that time. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. The kick out to Holiday. Again, the miss by the Celtics. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
They get the rebound. Out to Doncic. On its way from Irving for 2. The rebound by Holiday. Right the pass to Brown. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Irving against White. Beyond the arc. The shot misses. Brown outside. Offline with his 3. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.